Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some cookies from Trader Joe's. I have the traditional sea salt chocolate chunk cookies. These are gluten-free. These are the gluten-free chocolate chunk cookies with sea salt.
And then I have the gluten-free oatmeal coconut cookies.
What I'm impressed with is that they were all the same price. So it didn't matter if you bought the regular or you bought the gluten-free. They were $4.99 a box. And so I've never experienced that before. Usually,
as long as you get the same amount of cookies.
Yeah, usually, yeah, let's see if you do. I didn't think about that.
There are 6.
These are 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so usually you're paying more for gluten-free. And so with these, it's the same price. I think that's terrific. Okay, so I'm going to cut this just because it's easier. Oh, it's on the side too.
Super duper double triple.
Hey,
sealed it.
That's fine with me. I'm not going to complain. That was just a light little sticker. I'm not going to complain because do you remember what happened that one time? You don't remember, do you? We came home and we sat down to do a review and somebody had eaten off one of them and closed the box.
Yeah, it does seem like I remember.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So
like 2 packs.
So they package, there's 2 packages with 3 cookies each. Oh, do you want this? Yeah, 2 packages with 3 cookies each is how they do that. This is a 10.58 ounce, 300 gram box. That's what all of these are. Like I said, you get 6 cookies.
So good.
I'm sure these are out all the time at Trader Joe's. But I don't remember trying them.
You can see the salt on top.
Oh, good.
I'll give you that half. You use as much as you want.
Okay. One cookie's 210 calories, which I believe.
It's not bad. It's a good size cookie.
Because yeah, it is.
I love the texture though.
It's the chunk.
It's the kind of, got a little bit of a crisp edge, but then it's really chewy in the middle.
Mm. Mm. And you really taste the salt.
That's a good cookie.
Mm-hmm. I bet those are delicious, heated in the microwave for just about 6 seconds.
Yeah, definitely don't need it, but.
No, they don't need it at all. But they would taste more like straight out of the oven.
Yeah, they get a little bit more of a, just that warm texture.
What is so good to me about those, you really taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. You definitely get the chocolate, and you don't get really like a buttery flavor, but there is some butteriness there. You
get chocolate and you get a hunk of chocolate, and the chocolate isn't hard. It's not like hard chips.
Mm-hmm.
It's like chunks that you can sink your teeth into.
Yeah, they're softer.
And so it's a wonderful texture with that cookie. And then you get the salt. I mean, and there's plenty of salt.
Yeah, you get that hit of salt kind of towards the end.
Yeah, they did not hide that salt at all. To me, it was throughout the whole thing with salt.
It was, but it kind of lingers is what I mean.
Now, these did not have stickers on the sides. They just had the one. So those were how many calories? Because this is the same cookie. But
210.
Okay, the gluten-free is 220.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But they're packaged the same way.
They look a little different.
They do look different. These are chocolate chunks, and those were chocolate chunks. Both of them have sea salt. But I tell you what, I don't see any chocolate chunks at all in here. I mean, I would have looked at that and said, oh, that's a peanut butter cookie.
No, there's some.
What? Where?
There's one.
Oh, well, it just looks completely different. It looks completely
We'll have a picture at the end for you.
Yeah.
Texture-wise, they feel there's lots of salt on it. Yeah, there's not a lot of chocolate chunks in there.
No. Very different.
Yeah, not bad though.
Mm-mm. No, if I was gluten-free, I would eat it.
No, I like the flavor of the...
But I wouldn't choose it between the two.
No, if you weren't gluten free, why would you?
Well, because I have had some things. I'm not vegan either. But I've had some things that's like, I like the vegan version better than I do the regular. So, same with gluten free. Even though I'm not gluten free, some things just taste better. These, if you can have the regular, you need to stick with the regular.
Yeah, but if you are gluten free, those are really good.
If you are gluten free, I think they're good. I think I think there's a difference definitely in the chocolate chips. I don't
get a chocolate flavor even.
No, you really don't get the chocolate flavor. You don't get the chunks. Like this says chunk.
Well, I got the texture of something I was biting into that was firm, but it never felt like chocolate. It was just firm.
Well, and it definitely doesn't feel like the original. No. And the texture of the whole thing is chewier. It's kind of thicker. I want to say kind of like a blondie. You know, like brownies are thicker. It's a blondie, a thicker texture. But it's just a thicker, drier texture. Yeah. And you do not get chocolate chunks.
Yeah, I think if you're gluten-free, you'll like them.
But if you're gluten-free, you'll like them.
Yeah.
If I was gluten-free, I would definitely eat those. But I'm not, so I'm sticking with the original because I can. So
if you were their audience, though, I think you'd be happy with it.
Yes, I do too. Okay, so these oatmeal coconut cookies with raisins. And these are back to 210 calories, but they're gluten-free.
But both of them gluten-free to the 210.
Yeah.
Or 220,
now these, see, that's funny. These have something on the side.
Maybe they were popping loose and they had to tape it.
Oh, you think maybe they taped it in the store?
I don't know. Maybe the glue wasn't holding or something and they were popping it for you.
Interesting. Okay.
Who knows?
But I wondered, I'm still glad that we bought the original and the gluten-free of the same cookie because I wondered how big of a difference will there be? And even though they're both good cookies, there is a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So oatmeal.
Lots of raisins. I'm not wasting a big hunk of it. Look at all the raisins.
Oh my gosh.
I think I gave you something out, but there's tons in there.
That is a great texture.
Very chewy.
Very chunky.
And it's a coconut in there.
I'm just now getting the flavor.
You're chewing it and you get the texture of it. And the flavor doesn't hit you right away with the coconut.
No.
It kind of builds.
The coconut hits you after. And honestly, I forgot they were supposed to have coconut, and so when I got it, I'm thinking oatmeal raisin, and then I got that coconut, and that's why it has that great chew to it, is because of the chew of the coconut.
And you get the little pieces in there. There's tons of shreds in there of coconut.
Those are awesome.
Those are really good. I mean, truthfully, I would still rather have the regular chunky chocolate chips, but
I don't know. I like
that's a really good cookie.
Those are my pick out of the three.
Oh, really?
Now, see, this is why you have to try both. Because I would rather have the gluten-free, because I do love the chew of it.
It's the coconut and the raisin and the oats and the raisins all go to good together.
And yeah, and I may have made cookies before with raisin or oatmeal and coconut, but I just don't remember. But if I haven't, I need to, because that's a terrific texture.
It's good.
Those are my number one, and my number two is the original. Yeah, and then I wouldn't buy those, but I'm not gluten free. But then again, I would buy these, and I'm not gluten free, so I just wouldn't pick those.
Yeah.
They're just not for me. I mean, they're not bad at all, but you just can't compare them to the original.
Yeah, same thing. I would just be different order. I would do the chocolate chunk first and then the oatmeal second. But
these are a hit.
Really good.
Really good cookies at Trader Joe's.
Good quality cookies.
Yeah, if you haven't had them before. And I do think the price is terrific. $5 for a box of these. For the size you're getting and the calories you're getting, I think they win on all fronts.
Yeah, they're almost like a bakery cookie.
Yes, that's what that's exactly what it's like. It's if you go to Walmart and you see the tables at the bakery
Yeah.
of the big cookies.
This is their version.
This is their version, yeah, and they're terrific. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.